Good afternoon and welcome to Incubator's info session. As we mentioned, the intention of today's informative session is for you to get to know a little better what the incubator does and which benefits you can get from the incubator. We are very excited to have launched this project, which we believe will promote innovation in the region of Basel. Today, I have with me one part of the incubator team, which will help us to go through all the questions you have. Welcome, Franziska Stemmler. She's representing HEMEX and board member at Incubator. Andreas Dersi, representing Launchpad and Cytex and board member also at Incubator. And David Sutter, representing BLKB and program manager of 100 fürs Baselbiet. So here on these pictures you can see the team which is with me today for this info session. So what is the incubator? Incubator is a startup accelerator which its main aim is to work closely with the most promising innovative companies in Switzerland and help them grow through their accelerator programs where they offer hands-on mentoring, specialized services and access to funding. Incubator was founded at the end of February this year through a partnership between BLKB, HEMEX and Launchpad. It is located in Muttens in the state-of-the-art 4,000 square meter innovation hub and co-working space called the fifth floor. Incubator will work closely with 100 fürs Baselbiet program, which is an initiative to offer financing to innovative SMEs and startups in our region for their next stage of development. If you have any questions during the webinar, please directly write them in the chat. We will have a Q&A session at the end of our webinar. So, what's in it for you? As an entrepreneur with a great innovative idea, you also need the right network, sufficient financial resources, and the necessary infrastructure to successfully reach markets with your solution. Maybe Franziska can explain to us what can offer the incubator to young startups. Welcome, Franziska.
Thank you, Beat. Thank you again, Beat, for the nice introduction, and I'm very happy to tell a little bit more about the incubator. So basically, the incubator program is on 3 pillars. We have an offering that encompasses weekly coffee sessions with coaches and also investor meetings that fulfill all the parts of incubator. And then we have this 3-pillar program, which on one side we have the basic program that is in the offering, and then a more operational opportunity where we provide services that the startups need in the development. And as a last pillar, also leadership for growing startups, building team, and also to support founders in their role as CEO and executive as an executive part of the startup. The incubator has 2 accelerators. One accelerator is called From 0 to 100, and it is open to startups in all domains, regardless where the innovation comes from. Then the second accelerator is called From Green to Gold and basically supports startups in life science, in ICT or other engineering areas. Both accelerators have 2 programs, which I will explain to you in a minute. But they also share resources, a number of common resources, but most particular, they have also specialized and tailored solutions for each of the program, regardless of the domain. Our 2 programs in the startup accelerators are called Ignite and Boost. For example, here you see a journey for Ignite. If you are a startup in an early stage and you want to prepare for fundraising, you want to shape your business case, or you want to work on your business plan, then probably the Ignite program is the right place to go, where you can benefit from tailored support, solution and support and preparation for fundraising. If your startup is more advanced, then you should probably go into the Boost program. In the Boost program, we will support you with active fundraising, with interesting offerings during your development, but also you will have at graduation the possibility to expand for US and Singapore.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Franziska.
Thank you,
It's
Bea.
great to have you today here with us. So you might ask yourself how much this program costs and where it takes place. Please join now Andreas Stersti. Andreas, maybe you can explain these two questions in more detail. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, it's a pleasure. You may see now the price tag of 3,000 Swiss francs here. There we want to stress it's not a 3,000 franc fee that you pay to the incubator, but it's you buy for 3,000 francs a set of tokens. You will get an X amount of tokens for that, which has at least a value of 3,000 francs. By doing that, we want that our startups are motivated, committed in our ecosystem, are consuming what we offer them, are consuming our services, which all, and this we can give as a guarantee, have at least a discount of 10% to the market rate. And here you see on the list things you can buy with our tokens in our online shop, in our app. You can buy a tailored support, workshops, courses, female-focused coaching programs, for example. You can buy fundraising coaching and legal support, etc. And of course, you can also buy desks and office space in the co-working space, which I will introduce just after this slide. Once a company has used up all the tokens with the initial purchase of the 3,000 francs, they can use the tokens for a wide array of services and products, quality assurance, all the way to sales, marketing, branding support, communication services, and legal services. Where are we actually located? The incubator is located, as Beat said, in the innovation campus called the 5th floor, which is, I would say, one of the largest shared office spaces in Switzerland, and maybe the largest co-working space here in the northwestern part of Switzerland. It's an innovation campus with 4,000 square meters, which you can see on the slide is divided in two parts. You have in the core, you have a co-working of around 800 square meters with everything that you need in a co-working space, all the services included. And around you have fixed office spaces, which are currently 95% already occupied by very well-known startups from Switzerland, top 100 startups such as Resistel, Tolremo, Inofea, Sefunda, all the way to already established companies such as Straumann. And the incubator is located here in this, the 5th floor, which is an initiative of the owner-managed real estate company Sitex, which is also located here in this part of Switzerland. How does the application process work? The application process is very easy. You can apply through a form that we created on our website, incubator.ch. We have already prepared a set of questions that you would have to fill out and reply. You can also upload some additional supportive files to that. We will then internally screen it, and we can guarantee that we are very fast. We don't have specific intakes. We don't have an intake just once or twice a year. We screen all the opportunities on a weekly basis, and we'll then get back to you. Our InQguide, as we call it, will get back to you, and we'll schedule a pitch session with you if we think that your company is beneficial to our incubator, and vice versa. And after that, you will have the chance to do a pitch in front of us, a 15-minute pitch, Q&A session as well. And after this, we will internally within our investment committee discuss the opportunity that you would join, and you get the feedback within 2 weeks. Here we show again the application process, from the application, as I just mentioned, to the screening, and then once you're accepted, to the actual incubation in our program. So it's a 6-month training program meant to also test you as a participant in terms of working synergies, market potential, product fit, etc. And that we also make you pitch again after this incubation period, so that you apply to be accepted into the Boost program. That's when the actual acceleration will start, which is then a 6 months to 3 year, very comprehensive program where we prepare you all the way to a hopeful, successful exit.
Great. Thank you very much, Andreas.
Thank you.
That's very informative. Thanks a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to the next topic. As we have mentioned, this program is closely connected with 100 fürs Baselbiet. David, welcome. Could you give us, please, some more insights which additional opportunities exist for participants of 100 fürs Baselbiet?
Of course, thank you, Beat, and a warm welcome also from my side. I would like to show you which opportunities exist for startups that are financed through 100 fürs Baselbiet. All the participants of 100 fürs Baselbiet can use a part of their risk premium for services, infrastructure, and coaching at the incubator. This means that you can reduce your total yield on the 100 fürs Baselbiet loan and use this money to invest in your business development. So, for example, if you're a life science company and need a lab for a few months, you have the opportunity to rent this through Incubator, or if you have a plan to expand in foreign markets, you can benefit from the knowledge of our incubator coaches and our global network. In addition, Incubator is also active in raising capital and has a broad network of investors. All those services are at the preferred rate and at least 10 to 20% under the market price. As you can see, those are only examples, and we offer a broader service package tailored for every startup. Obviously, also startups participating in incubator programs have an easier access to get financing from 100 fürs Baselbiet. If you're interested in any of those services, I kindly invite you to reach out to your relationship manager or the incubator team. We will be happy to talk with you. So with this, I would like to hand now back to Beat to the Q&A session.
Perfect. Thank you very much, David,
Beat,
for being with us today and also for leading this program. Really great to have you here. So we hope you got a nice overview of this new offering. And if you're interested and have further questions, please reach out directly to Franziska, Andreas, or David, or send us an email to info@incubator.ch. You also see here all the details of the addresses that you can refer to. And now we would like to start with the Q&A sessions. We have already some questions on the screen here. So I would kindly ask Franziska to join me, because I think most of the questions will go to you. So here's the first question. How is your program different from InnoSwiss content, i.e. content, support, etc.?
Yeah, our program is really tailored to startups. So the InQguide, as Beat said, will individually talk and work with the startups on their topics. The program itself is also has a very strong focus on financing. So we actively want to provide you all the support, inclusive introducing you to the investors for your financing round. I hope that answers the question.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Maybe something to add. Yeah, we of course also offered, as Beat and David nicely said, and Andreas, that we can also directly support with the services in the program that you need.
Okay, thanks a lot, Franziska. Here's the second question also to you, I think. Who decides if a startup should join the Ignite or Boost program?
Very good question. Thank you, Beat. Generally, every startup has one application form. So that is to keep it simple. Then when you make your first application, 2 people at least will review your application and then go back to you either with a request for additional information or with the request to pitch in front of a committee, of our investment committee. Once you have pitched, then you will get the information within 2 weeks, exactly telling you for which program we would foresee you and with the reasons why.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. So we move on to the next question. How many ventures can you support in Incubator?
That's a good question. We foresee that we can support a number of ventures. We have also quite a flexibility in the 5th floor in Muttens with a lot of co-working space. So we haven't defined a number yet, what is the maximum. But I think when we reach that case, we definitely will find a solution if the 5th floor becomes too small.
That's the problems that we are looking for.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so thanks a lot for that. Next question, does the startup have to relocate its headquarters from beginning to Basel?
No, we can offer this. We have the program. You can start in the program. The program it's very important and we expect you to be active present during the program. After completion of the Boost program, and if you obtain the financing via the incubator, then there will be a request to relocate.
Okay, thanks a lot. Next question. I'm a participant of another accelerator. Can I still join Incubator?
Yes, of course, we see ourselves as a complementary offering to existing options and offerings. Our focus is on financing and to create international network and to give that access. So if you are already in another incubator and you are interested in our program, please get in contact directly with one of us and we are happy to discuss with you your situation and your case.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Next questions. We are a life science company already active since more than 4 years and have successfully completed 1 financing round. Can I still benefit from your program?
Yes, I definitely think you can benefit since we are really have this focus on financing, even if you have finalized or successfully have 1 round behind you. The next after the round is before the round. So we are happy to support you there. And of course, we can also offer you a lot of services to the reduced prices in clinical operations and also auto specialized service for later stage, including internationalization. That is often for later stage startups an important question.
Perfect. That's a quote I have to remind. After financing is before financing. It's just like in football. Okay, perfect. So we go for the next question. Is the incubator also open for fintechs? Oh, that's one for me, I guess.
I guess that's for you, Beat.
So I think as we do not have a very large amount of fintechs here in our regions, and I'm speaking as a bank representative for BLKB, I would say yes, please move to our region. If you're a good fintech, come to Basel, come to the region of Basel, and please participate at this program. We have a lack of fintechs here and are really interested in getting more in touch with interesting fintechs. Is there something to add from your side?
No, I think I would be very excited to also learn more about the fintechs.
Okay, thanks a lot. So next question, what is the involvement of HEMEX? That's one for you.
Yeah, the involvement of HEMEX is a partner of Incubator, a founding incorporation partner, and all our services we offer as HEMEX, we also offer in Incubator to these preferential prices. But on the other side, we also, as we are part of it, part of the coaching program and mentoring program and everything involved with it together with the partners.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Next question. Will Incubator invest in startups? Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting question since we are promoting that we are a finance-oriented incubator. Incubator does not invest directly yet, but as partners such as HEMEX and also Launchpad, but also the network we have, we foresee to invest directly into startups that are part of the program.
Perfect. Then a bit critical question, I think, perhaps. Yes. 95% is already given as a quote. So do you still have space for more startups?
Yes, we do. So here I think we have really this nice option with Cytex that we have. It's a big building, 95% of the building is taken, but within, I know that there's already option also to still expand for the existing area space.
Absolutely. And to add, perhaps it's a giant building in Multens,
Yes.
really great. And there's a lot of movement inside the building, so there are always opportunities. We can look for
Absolutely.
opportunities then. Okay. Next question, how can I participate in 100 fürs Baselbiet? So I can refer you to our website with all the information, much more than David mentioned before, so where you can see where you get access to this program. I hope that's okay and enough for you. Okay, so I don't see any more questions. Okay, so I see the okay. So Franziska, thank you very much for being with me. It's always a pleasure to have you here with a lot of experience from HEMEX, and great to have you on the program also, Andreas Dersi. I think it's a really strong partnership that we can build here for startups and innovative SMEs. So thank you very, very much for joining us here to this informative session. I hope that you can take something with you for your next move as a startup or an innovative company. We are at your side, you can be sure of that. And to get in touch with us, here are once again all the informations about the people that you met today. And so what I have to do now is to wish you all the success that you can have. Please stay with your ID, stay with your company, and we will see in the next time. Thank you very much and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.